hey, hi, hello. We're back. And with us, the return of Zayn. Zayn, welcome back. Uh,
Thank you.
we are missing a Tiny this week as um, his house stuff was moved up a little bit. So he has to work day and night on his home. So will not be with us probably this week and maybe next week. But other than that, we should have Tiny back shortly after. Um, Going around the room, we'll introduce who we are, do a recap, and go forward with this crazy adventure as we go into episode 9 of season 4. I'm just going to choose a random person to go first. Say it.
Whoa, that's me. Hey, my name is Zan. I am back. I am a human magician, full magician, focusing on the summoning and banishing of spirits. Um, yeah, I make sure that we don't run into any traps, that everything goes well, and do my best that I can in the astral.
Next up, we have Reno.
I'm Reno, the human base adept, and I make sure we don't run into any social traps or trap music.
I love it.
Big ban in the 2080s. Trap music.
It's
After
true.
what happened in the 2070s.
Man, the 2070s.
anymore.
What a time to be alive.
Mhm.
Um, Janky.
I was just a wee lad in the 2070s. Back in my day, I'm the janky. I stay very far away from traps, social or otherwise, as I am right now with my sniper rifle that I'm not even using. The sniper rifle's far away, and then I'm far away from the sniper rifle, controlling it from VR. And I'm a hacker. Okay, bye.
And last but not least, the only not human in the group, Boxcar.
It's true. I'm the only not human in the party. Weird. But yeah, Boxcar. I'm a satyr. I am an aspected magician, so I am really good at one thing, and that one thing is healing spells. I would prefer that people don't die around me. That'd be cool. But other than that, yep. Queer satyr in a group full of humans.
I think I've seen this show once.
Show what's that?
You haven't seen that show before?
Tell me the name of the show.
I think you said the name. Queer Satyr,
Queer Satyr.
room full of humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, that's a good name for it.
It's like two
It's
and a
kind
half.
of a mouthful.
Yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress. Last episode, we had a little bit of a confusing introduction to this mission, where you guys were held in very, very high regards. But none of you were addressed by your correct name or any sort of fake sin you may have. All of it was runner names that were absolutely nowhere near what you guys were or who you guys are. As you guys get to the site, you guys found this set of warehouses on the very edge of the Renben border, almost going out of Seattle proper. Going inside of this warehouse, you guys saw that there is a decent heat signature coming from inside of the warehouse. With that being said, it was a Faraday cage, so nothing could get in or out of that cage in a sort of technological way until it was opened. Once it was opened, some interesting looking rats came flying out of almost different different ways depending on where you were standing. But as the combat ensued, you guys begin to hear the loud crunching sound and metal being pierced as this large basilisk climbing between the side of the wall and the server frame as it's crawling towards you guys. We will go ahead and pick up as we were at mid-combat.
Did we stop at the top of the initiative?
Yeah, we did. Top of the order is where we left off at.
I think I was pretty high up there, but I don't
Yeah.
remember what.
You indeed were up there. Also, if you guys aren't already, make sure you guys get into roll 20. As I get roll 20 put up on the screen. Perfect. And Reno, you were actually the first to go with a 25.
Woo! What's his name? Oh, not. Remember
The
your
True
guy's name? The True.
is going toe-to-toe with this basilisk.
He just ran in there.
Yeah, he did.
And pulled out some axes, I believe, and a
It was
shield.
an axe and a riot shield.
Reno is kind of in panic mode. He immediately stepped out of the way to let our Street Sam do his job. But now we got these rats over here on the right. Maybe I can do some damage to them. Yeah. Oh, do I want to pull out my big old gun and hit it, though?
That's a good question.
Question.
As a reminder, Boxcar, you are under the effect of bad luck for the next
Oh,
6
yeah.
or 5.5 minutes.
I don't remember what got me with bad luck. I just know it's happening.
This rat, it used its powers and gave you the bad luck quality for the next 6 minutes, which is went down in time since.
What a bastard.
What a rat bastard.
What are you doing, Reno?
I'm going to actually not use my gun.
Okay,
My gun is a little intimidating to me. I just use it for show.
of course.
I'm gonna
of
run
course.
up a miner and I'll hit him with my taser.
You run up to this swarm of rats and you go,
It's my defense comm taser, so it looks like I'm whipping out my comm unit, but it's taser in disguise.
I fully believe that checks out.
My attack rating is 8.
All right, let me pull
Right,
up.
it's just the attack rating of the weapon.
Correct. And this is looking at defense rating, which is reaction plus intuition. No, that's not true. That is armor plus body. You get a point of edge.
Oh, nice.
Weirdly enough, these rats have no armor and are very tiny.
All right, this is firearms. Thought it would be close combat.
I think it depends whether you use it at range or using it melee, because you get either one with the taser, right?
I think it depends on the taser, but this is saying firearms / tasers, which it doesn't matter for me either way. It's
Okay,
either close combat or firearms, which are both at 1.
cool.
Oh, you know what? I will go ahead and use that edge.
Okay. Everyone is max edge, by the way. It is the top of a session. Zayn, that includes you.
All right. Here we go. Free edge.
Okay, I'll roll my defense test.
3 6s exploding. 1 more 6 exploding. Sixes.
Your hits are 1.
I'll take it. That is 5 stun
Holy
electric. So that would be 5 plus 1, right?
Yep.
6 stun.
6 total stun. It takes
Electric.
It takes the 5 stun because it rolled 1 hit on its one body. It will take the 5 stun, and then the rat sort of most of it you see the electricity sort of arc from one rat to the other, as they seem to be covered in some sort of liquid that is very conductive, and they begin to half of them just fry out instantly from the stun and go unconscious, while the other one begins to scatter off.
Well, I was gonna say they should also be zapped, but you might not. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm saying they're scattering off, but you have defeated the entity that it is.
I got you, Boxcar.
Just thumbs up. Just thanks.
And yeah, I'll just hold on to that miner. I should have an extra miner up.
Yep. Okay. Jakey, you are up.
I would like to Matrix perceive now that this place is open.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. 4 hits.
4 hits. You open it up and you see there is a rather small but active host inside.
Outstanding. I have to remember what type of action that was. I believe that was minor. So I will probe this host.
And is there an edge gain that you get for doing this probe action?
I believe so.
Oh. It's gone forever, chap. Wow, that was not great.
It never is.
He's rolling poorly.
Get
him.
Yeah.
Get him while you can.
So let's see. Watch converted. Okay, so distributing edge. Attack rating.
So I think is it only
Attack
for
plus
cyber attack?
sleaze. In case of physical attacks in cyber combat or hacking attempts,
Okay.
you should compare attack rating to defense rating. Attack rating is attack plus sleaze. Defense rating is data processing plus firewall.
Okay.
I think it's
What's
all
your attack rating?
is 14.
You definitely get a point of edge.
Cool. Okay. I will firewall times 2. I will reroll one of these. Okay, 4 hits.
4 hits. Your net hits are 3.
Cool. And that is all I can do for this turn. Next turn, I can hack the Matrix.
Heck yes, you can. All right.
Believe I still have increased attribute sustained on you as well. So that was the extra 4 hits. So your intuition or whatever, your logic
is increased by 4. If you want to roll 4
is
extra
increased
dice.
by 4. If that's something that interests you.
Yeah, getting 2 more hits definitely interests me. So my hits are what?
I got 1 hit, so whatever I think 5.
Oh, 5.
Yep, you have 5 net hits. So your next hack test, you'll get 5 bonus dice to your backdoor
Sweet.
test. Indeed, it is sweet. Basilisk is going.
Don't look it in the eyes.
You're not my real dad.
True.
Don't look in the eyes. You're not my real dad. Stares harder.
Baited. Alright, so make a attack.
You mean it's not gonna just run away?
No, weirdly enough, it's not going to just run away.
Garbage. Unplayable.
Metagaming.
What? What's metagaming?
You are. Obviously.
Oh, got me.
How do you know everything that's going on when it hasn't been set in game yet?
Yeah.
Cheating.
True.
How does Basilisk even know we're hostile?
Right.
Because you're in its home. You're home
Doesn't mean we're
invaders.
hostile.
It's going to miss against the true. The true is actually going to attack as well. He does not get a point of edge.
Is that because of his attack rating or because he's not here?
Both. And hits, but does. Let's see if he actually takes any damage though. He does. He does. Pog. That is a miss. A whiff. Boxcar, you're up.
Hey, it's me. All right. I am just going to take my move and. How far do we say these spots were? Oh, it's in meters now. Yes.
Like it's updated 3 meters.
I love it. Okay, then I am going to take my movement. I'm just gonna get to like there.
Mm-hmm.
Think that's about all I got at the moment. Because I had we can't see through these walls, right?
Correct. You can take a major if you want and sprint.
Yeah, I just have to roll for that.
You're not wrong.
Thigh hits.
I don't generate edge like you do. Nobody does. I'm gonna be cool right there.
That doesn't cost edge to buy. If you don't
It's
feel
true.
like rolling, just divide your pool by 4.
What's your athletic skill? Can you even get a
I
hit?
don't. I have to default on athletics.
Ooh, that's probably not gonna be good.
No,
Cool.
absolutely not.
You move back.
All right. Believe that is bottom of the order. Top of it, Reno.
I'll move up to the entrance to this warehouse.
Okay.
Peek in, see how the true is doing. As
You actually
Oh.
currently cannot see him.
I'll yell out, "How's it looking in there, boss?"
Dark.
All right, I'll be out here in case anyone comes. Just scream if you're bleeding internally, and I'll hold.
Okay. Janky, you're up.
Scream if you're bleeding internally.
Do not scream if you're bleeding externally. That is not what I asked.
That's not what I said.
We can heal external wounds. Internal wounds might need to see a specialist.
Okay.
Says you. I can't read. I'm just gonna send it trying to heal people.
You got the heal internal spell.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
better separate.
Let's backdoor this bitch.
Okay.
We use the backdoor entry action.
That is a hack, correct?
Yup.
You get a point of edge.
Alright, so let's see. I'm rolling my normal, and then I got boosted
Boosted. Plus 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then I get 5 for my net hits.
That's so good. That's so many extra dice. How many dice are you rolling?
I'm rolling 22 dice. I got. Oh, there we go. Now it's counting them up.
It's like, hold on a second.
It was stuck at 1 for a minute. Okay, cool. It's counting. We got 5 hits.
5 hits. Your net hits are 4.
Cool. That is my major action.
Yep. You are in.
So I'm in.
When you get inside of this host, you instantly begin to see a bunch of strobe lights going off, as there are hundreds of icons active inside of here.
Oh wow.
And one icon is significantly larger than the others. And it looks like it's sort of set up as a large concert.
Oh, it's a big old party in here.
Mm-hmm.
These guys don't even know they're dead.
Now, if I remember, I was looking for an AI.
That is correct. You are looking for an AI.
And an AI would be a persona.
Yep.
So
Which,
it could be any of the things in front of me, right?
any of these icons in front of you.
But when we were talking to the J,
Mhm.
they gave me some identifier in which to find it.
Correct.
And I was supposed to be able to use like a hash check.
Yep, you can use a hash check. Is that a minor or is that a major to use hash?
It looks like it is, in fact, a major.
Okay.
But I wanted to make sure that that's still the plan going forward.
Yep, and I think since you're in VR,
You're in.
hey, Bosco, can you roll body for me? While you're in VR, your initiative is something crazy, isn't it? Like plus X amount of dice,
Um,
plus 4d6, I think it is.
it's 2d6.
For hot
Which
save?
is what yeah. Intuition plus data processing plus 2d6.
I thought it was more than that for some reason.
I think that's for
Pretty sure it's the same
Riggers?
as like Astral Initiative, which is just.
I wonder if it's also if it would stack. A lot of deckers take wired reflexes, which also it increases also your mental
that makes sense.
initiative as well.
Well, I'm just out here
So you'd have
doing
like
my
3
duty
minors.
with no wired.
Yep. I was just seeing if you had enough minors to turn into a major,
Um,
because you get 1 plus your initiative dice, which for you would be 1 plus 2d6.
yep. So close, but no scar.
4 or 5.
It's
4 minors?
4 minors to turn into 1 major.
Yeah, it says that for riggers, it's your pilot, or for vehicles, it's pilot times 2 plus 46. That's probably where we're getting it.
Gotcha.
46.
Because I played a rigger last time. So.
That's what maybe I was thinking. Yes. Okay, cool. So anything else you would like to do?
I was checking. Hang on. I'll send a message to the team and just let them know that I'm in, and then I'll also do a matrix perception and see if there are any like ice in here, security, that sort of thing.
Sure. Go ahead and roll matrix perception.
2 hits.
2 hits. No sort of ice at all.
'Kay.
Noise. It is. Basilisk turn. Zan, I keep seeing you, and I keep thinking I'm missing you, and it's stressing me out every single time I look at my initiative order. I was like, wait, hold on.
I mean, I can leave.
No, please don't.
Roll 20.
No. I mean, I was looking, because I have it saved on my sticky note, so, like, I just see your face, and I'm just like, oh, hey, and he's back. Oh, wait, okay. Can someone go ahead and roll for me? I don't. Zan, you can roll this. Go ahead and roll 9 dice for me.
Good lord.
9 whole dice? Or
9
half
whole dice.
What if we all rolled 2 dice and then J Brews rolls 1 dice?
That seems excessive.
You want total or hits?
Hits.
2 hits.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. As you guys typically do, Tiny does display a lot of stuff that's going on in your guys' HUD through your image link and stuff like that. Anyone who has access to image link can see the true freeze in place.
Can
That's
any of
less
us
than
see it?
good. I have.
Yes, he can. He can still tell it's dark, but he has specialized that allow him to see the basilisk for a basilisk to use its power. And it's not like actually most like.
Oh, I meant, can we see the true?
Yeah, because Tiny has his drone inside, right behind the true. Boxcar, you're up.
You cut out there. Is it me now?
Yeah. Sorry, it's you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
No,
just
you're
heard.
good.
All right, you're up.
You're
I
good.
heard Thor.
Thor, you're up.
Yep. This sucks because I really have nothing to be able to do because I have no vision. What is basic movement? It's 15 meters, right? 10 meters?
Unless you sprint, then it's 15 plus.
Plus.
Let it.
Yeah. So then I guess we'll just come here because we can't occupy the same spot. So just kind of moving.
We could squeeze in there. It's 3-meter space.
Yeah, it's
Right.
It's plenty of space in there.
I'll just go there. And I think that's again everything that I can do at the moment.
Okay.
I don't have anything that I can get like cooking beforehand.
Hey Matt, real quick, my stream just hicked up. Can you open up the stream and make sure that audio still sounds good
Yeah.
while we're doing this?
The second night. Yeah, I've had it going. Sounds
Okay.
alright.
Cool. I just saw that it had a hiccup, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
I've been watching an ad for 37 minutes.
That seems right. You shouldn't, because I think you're a subscriber, so it seems a little sus there. Next up is Reno.
So the Tiny is Tiny the only one that saw the true?
No, you guys, anyone who has access to Image Link
Oh,
can see it, and like, because Tiny perpetually just has a HUD set up for you guys that you guys can see. So you're able to see the true sort of freeze up, sort of like mid swing.
true. That internal or external damage? I can't quite tell. Maybe you pulled a hamstring or something. Guys, I think this guy might be over his head.
So let's pull him out.
Oh, there's a Basilisk in there. Basilisk,
Oh,
come out! Come out of there! I'm
less than ideal.
gonna step way back.
Be like, nope.
I'm gonna move my full 10
Uh-huh.
feet on the other side of the door there.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna wait till they come out. Take aim.
Who's they?
The Basilisk.
Okay.
I take aim at the door frame.
Okay.
You,
First-
you gonna allow that?
Yeah, sure. What up?
I'm just waiting with my gun this time.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot this giant lizard.
Okay.
I don't think. Is there a hold action or an Overwatch?
Do not believe so. I believe it's. I don't believe that there is. There's the take aim minor action, which gives you a +1 on your attack roll,
Yeah.
but there's no
That'll
like.
carry over
Right,
if I don't use it.
right. But I don't
Um,
think there's like a hold action or anything like that.
There's intercept, but I think that's for melee.
Yeah, that's
That
melee
range.
open.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Next up, Janky.
Let's perform this hash check.
Okay. And what am I rolling here?
You are rolling. It is electronics plus logic. Threshold of 1 if you have the hash value. 4 if you're guessing. Net hits provide possible files, so you're not rolling
Oh,
anything.
that's right. That's right.
Because I have the code or like the
Yep.
clue basically.
Threshold is
if I
1.
get if I get 1, yeah. So I'll just roll my electronics plus logic. Add my 4. I will use my 1 free edge to reroll one of these, giving me 5 hits.
5 hits. You are able to find that the larger icon towards the front of the room is this AI that you're looking for.
The one that seems as if it's performing?
Yeah.
What is this persona doing?
So this icon, which is just a pair of just like red aviators that are just sort of stapled there. But as you're in VR, all these icons sort of become life, where all these icons turn into individual people. And you see this person in front, just behind a sort of DJ booth that is in the middle of performing a show.
I will matrix meander my way up. Now, help me understand the scene and like what AI are doing. I can talk to this thing, right? Like
Yep.
I can we're just in VR hanging out, just like two people.
Exactly. Yeah. But for people that would be looking at this, it'd be almost like a chat room, where like it would be text, but you're sort of living these texts out, where you're actually having these conversation person to person.
Got it. I will just meander up there.
Okay.
And quietly say, "Would you like to leave?"
All right. Cool.
I have a request.
Yeah.
When I said, "Hey, lizard, come out here,"
Mhm.
will you let me use a edge action on that? Because I found one called Taunt.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll Influence plus Charisma versus Willpower plus Intuition, and that hits will go to the truth.
Okay.
One cost edge action.
While you're rolling that, Janky, you do get a point of edge for that hash because it was a hacking action. And I'm assuming you have baby monitor active?
Yeah, where are we at? I haven't been tracking.
No, you're good. I'm
It should be like,
pulling that up here.
oh, it should only be like 3. I guess hash check as well, maybe 4.
Yeah, 4. Because of legal actions. +1 per hit on the opposing roll, whether the defense was successful or not. Is that the only hacking program that you have currently active?
I think so. Is it a hacking program? Yeah, it has to be, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hacking. No. Baby Monitor is a basic program.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. So, if you're not using any other hacking programs, then you are sitting at 4 OS.
Cool.
OS per each host where you maintain a legal server. And right now, I would say that you have just illegal user level access, which is, or no, because backdoor gives you actual access, correct? It's not illegal. Backdoor access or illegal.
Yeah, so I have like user access, like real access. But the actions that I'm taking are still illegal if they're
Okay.
marked as illegal in the book.
Okay, cool, perfect. Just want to make sure. All right, what'd you get on that taunt roll?
4.
You got 4 net hits.
All right.
And what is those?
It's a 1 cost edge action or taunt. That hits increase the defense rating of a character can taunt an opponent. That increase the defense rating of the ally against that opponent for 1 combat round. So in this case, it would be the true.
The true.
For 1 combat round. That's a use skill, so that's a major action.
Okay. It will go ahead and because it is its turn now, slither past the true and run out and be right here. It will take an attack at good old boxcar right there.
Gross.
Just a good old nom, you know? Nom 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 nom.
Probably thinks you taunted it.
Sort of.
I hate it, but that makes sense.
Just here, come on out here. It's like, "Arr." And the first thing it sees is you. You.
Me? No.
Nah, that ain't me.
That ain't me, my guy.
Combat's plus. Oh no, because we're using alt-tier rules, this attack's a little bit more deadly.
Oh, cool.
What is it?
I
We're
love
using
it.
strength or
Strength,
something?
yeah, strength for attack rating for close combat instead of agility, which is only 2 versus its strength of 6.
Hey, thanks. I hate it.
You're welcome.
It's okay. You can just use your strength against it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let me do that. Uh,
All right. I got 5 hits.
let me see. Net hits are 4.
Oh. I need you to soak 7 physical with your body.
Good lord.
What's your defense rating?
Defense rating is 4.
Okay.
Double
Uh,
deposits for 1, armor vest for 3.
Plus your body?
Oh, plus body. Didn't. So it's 2, but I'm. Did I keep that up? I don't remember.
Yes, you
I
have
didn't write it
body.
down.
You have body 4 on you as well.
Okay, cool. So then it'd be my body is 6 at the moment.
So 6.
Oh, that'd be defensive rating of 10.
Okay. 2 of that can become stun damage.
Nice.
It would just be 1 if we're doing the 8 defense rating.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's every 8, isn't it? Is it every
Unless it's a
8?
blast attack.
Oh, you're right. My bad. It's every 8. So
Damn
one
it,
of it
Donnie.
becomes stun instead of physical.
All right, let me do
And-
this here.
and
real
don't
I gotta
forget
give some to him every now and then. That way,
Right,
when
yeah.
it works in our favor, I have an out.
Every now and then is like every day.
It's every now and then. It's at least once a week. It happens to fall on a Thursday.
I'm texting Josh off the screen. You know that should have been 5 damage.
Exactly. Oh, you're right.
Okay, so I guess I'm taking 2 damage because I had to soak 7, right?
Yep. Soak 7. So 1 physical, 1 stun.
Yup.
Sick. Oh, actually, 1 second, Ian.
But wait, there's more.
A little bit. Is that page 22? No. What page is that? Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
Am I trying to become not paralyzed?
No, it didn't use its power against you. What page are qualities on?
52.
66. Very close, Donnie. Yeah, there's just a small thing here that you need to check over real quick for me.
Just a small thing. It's fine. You know what? Don't even worry about looking at it. It's just a small thing.
Yeah. Just remember that 1 and 2 is determined glitch now, by the way, for you, Ian.
Yes.
Perfect. Next up is Tiny's gonna give a command for this thing to just get absolutely obliterated. Okay. Okay. As you guys see, Tiny's little, I see little, but a Harrier drone just lights up the back of this beast with the AK that's attached to it. Just do-do-do-do-do-do. Boxcar, you're up. You have a basilisk in front of you.
Yay! I hate it.
You see the back of this thing just get riddled with bullets.
Okay. So what we're gonna do then? I think this is as good a time as any. Make sure I know what this test is really quick. Okay. So I need the basilisk to make a willpower agility test for me, please.
I'll allow it. Is this a attack of some sort?
It is, in fact.
Okay, what is your attack rating then?
Well, it's a spell.
Spell's still get attack ratings.
Is it only if it's a combat spell?
Yeah, I guess is it a combat spell?
I would think it is. How do I tell what the rating of it is?
Willpower.
Or would it say like combat in there?
What's the name of what's the spell? Or do you not want to give it
I don't want to give it away just yet.
It wouldn't. I don't think it would say it anywhere.
No.
Hold on, let me pull up the book real quick.
If it's your allergy one, no.
No, it's not the allergy one at all. Unfortunately, I wish it was the allergy one.
Does it do damage?
Yes.
Probably a
Probably
combat.
combat spell. Yeah.
Probably a combat
Sounds
spell.
like a combat spell.
Direct combat spells. The magic plus tradition. Or
So magic
direct
plus
combat.
charisma for you would be your attack rating.
It's so attack rating of 12 then.
Okay. No edge for either of you.
All right.
All right. And I had
So-
one hit.
One hit. Excellent, because it was in opposed here. So the caster rolls sorcery plus magic versus your willpower plus agility.
Mm-hmm.
If successfully cast the spell, yes. So
I think if it was a combat spell, it would be willpower plus intuition for direct, or willpower plus reaction for indirect.
I think this spell might be a little different if it's what I think it is.
it's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
So this guy walks up and hits Boxcar real hard, and just the absolute panic that comes through Boxcar, you can hear it in their voice. They're just like, "Fucking stay there!" And all kinds of gross things start ripping out of this guy's body as I'm casting Visceral Web, pulling blood vessels and tendons and all kinds of stuff out of his body. Because you failed the test, it is now immobilized.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So
Did you just basilisk the basilisk?
pretty much, but with his own body instead of because I looked at him.
Yeah, with all his own body and blood, it's just sort of stuck there
Yep.
now.
It's a manipulation spell.
That's what it is. Oh, it even says right there that's manipulation. But I was like, it does a thing. It does damage if you
If I
away from
rip
it.
the tendons away from his body, which sounds
Yep.
great and loving.
So as of right now, there's no damage on that. That's my major. I can still move, right?
Yep, because that's a minor.
And yeah, and I could just move straight back and not incur anything. Yeah, or was
Yep,
are
there's no attack of opportunities in this game.
Okay, then I'm gonna move this way.
Well, there is intercept.
Well, yeah, but would
But
have
like
to-
just leaving a threat range doesn't incur.
right.
So, yep. Visceral web. That's my thing. Now I'm gonna do my drain.
Yeah, you are. Enjoy that drain value of 6.
Fucking huge. Oh, it hurts.
All right. This is gonna hurt. Top of the order, Reno. As you see, Boxcar yell at this basilisk, and all of its veins and tendons sort of rip out of its arms and its stomach as it's low to the ground, and just attaches it to the concrete. And run. You're up.
What the fuck is that? I'm just
Don't
gonna
ask
open.
questions.
I'm gonna open fire.
Just
On who?
to be determined. He's just gonna spray in that general direction and hope for the best.
Well, I don't know if I can. Actually, it's a semi-automatic, so that's
Yeah, that's good.
+1 damage for 2 bullets. Is
Yep.
that what it does? Trying to remember without having to look it up.
Yep.
All right.
God, I hate that spell.
This is bleeding, freaking. I guess I don't even know if it's a spell. You know,
No, yeah, it's just a
they
panic.
just came out and spit a bunch of blood everywhere.
God. And what was your net hits? Was it 4? Boxcar?
Yeah, net hits were 4 on
Okay.
my
The visceral web?
magic sorcery.
Attack rating. Yeah, I'm 9 meters away.
Yep. What's your attack rating?
That close.
Yeah, this would be the first one, or the second one, because first one's 1 to 5.
Yeah, 14.
14. No edge to you.
Actually. 50. Wireless.
Hey, Boxcar, can you look up the immobilized status for me?
Yes, I can.
Freaking, if your net hits are greater than the target's body rank, it becomes stilled instead of freaking. That's disgusting.
That's such a good fucking get off me spell.
One's here. I rolled an extra dice because I got smart gun.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that's a 1.
Love it.
Yep. That's all I get for extras there. 1 hit. Oh, just the 1. I'll use a point of edge.
'Kay.
2 points of edge. Turn a 4.
Into a
Turn
5.
a 5 for 2. Oh, I didn't get edge for that.
No, you did not. But I will give you a point of edge for the flanking that you're currently doing, as it's mostly focused on Boxcar.
Oh, great.
Damn right.
Also,
it
I
is.
forgot about the take aim.
Yep, take aim, add more die to your attack.
3.
3?
I mean, I rolled a 3, so still.
Oh, okay, 2 hits. What's immobilized do, Ian? Did you get that pulled up?
That's exactly what I'm pulling up right now.
Cool. I just want to make sure if it affects my dice pool in any sort of way.
I know that it says, "Hey, stop moving."
Yeah. I just didn't know if it gave me a penalty for the defense test. I don't think it does, but
I don't believe so.
cool.
I think it makes it so that it's like coup de grace, so I don't even have
Yeah, that seems right.
to check it.
Seems 100% correct. Just don't ask questions. Don't look into it.
Okay. I'm looking into it.
Everything's fine.
Semi-automatic is decrease attack rating by 2, so my attack rating was 13. Increase damage by 1.
Mobilized. Attack rating is reduced by 3, and they take a -3 penalty on all attack. Cannot use reaction on their defense test, which does.
It does, in fact.
I will re-roll.
Bad. I'm sorry.
Just re-roll those hits, if you would.
I only got 1 hit. I rerolled the whole dice pool. I only got 1 hit, so your net hits are 1.
Does that change the defense rating at all?
No, it's only attack rating, but not defense rating.
All right. -1, that's 4. Physical.
4 physical.
as I shoot 2 bullets off from my big ass. What kind of gun is that? I got the Cavalier Arms Marshall,
Yes, you do. Holy crap.
and it's got some custom style to it, so it looks pretty intimidating.
Looks pretty cool if I say so myself.
It's got some like paisley etching into the metal.
As you rip the shot into it as almost like a panic shot, it goes right into an opened wound that was created by Boxcar, and it seems to riddle around inside of its organs a little bit. It is stuck, but very, very badly bleeding as blood is beginning to pool underneath this creature. It will do a body plus strength test to try to rip its way out to go after Boxcar.
Woo, girl.
Which
That's a choice.
which is 13 dice. And what is that? What am I trying to be?
Break free. So doing so also causes bleeding damage. Target suffers no damage. That's not what I'm looking for.
I think you're trying to beat my initial.
Your net hits.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
So it'd be 4, because it's like how heavy are you tied down? I would assume.
Yep.
I can keep looking, but I don't want to hold us up, so I would
No,
say
it's 4. It breaks free from the hold, but it does take
Ooh,
4. It has bleeding 4, and it takes 4 net hits, or 4 physical damage resisted normally.
Yep.
Which it does fully resist. No, it does not. It takes. As this basilisk, it tears itself away from the tendrils and the veins and stuff that are holding it down. You see that it sort of moves, and when it moves, it looks like a good portion of its stomach was tethered to the ground, and it moves out and rips it up, and its guts just fall from the stomach and just splatter on the pavement as it just falls just dead in front of it. And blood is beginning to pour from this basilisk.
I put 2 more rounds into it.
Hell yeah.
The combat is over. Janky, you're within the host. You looked over to the AI and go, out of where?
Here, this nightclub.
With what Matrix? It crashed. We were put here because the Matrix crashed.
Outstanding. I've got some news. The Matrix is in fact back.
Joke.
What? Okay. Then you have a way to just upload me to the Matrix?
No.
Uh.
But I know someone who could.
Roll influence. Because I don't think it's a con, because I believe that you fully do know someone that can upload him to the Matrix.
Yeah, I don't know if influence is gonna help either, though.
Or I'll assist.
Yeah.
I'll yell to the warehouse, "Hey, hard drive, we can help you."
Who the is he talking to?
Let's see. So my charisma's 1.
Oh, do you have ranks and influence?
Doubt it. Why would I take ranks and influence?
All right, you can't actually roll because you're default on 1, which is 0 dice.
So yeah.
Unless you edge.
Unless you edge,
So-
right?
I think that means if you default to 0, you automatically get 3 hits, right?
No, it's actually...
It's infinity, right? Because you got to divide by 0.
Who's dividing
You know,
by 0?
That's 100% correct, just like that.
Yeah, Yeah. Get me out of this brick. I got some new things I need to release. It's been too long.
Okay, cool. Get onto this brick.
I mean, can't you just pull the hard drive?
Yeah, but then I gotta go. There's like a basilisk. What? Wait, hang on. Never mind. The basilisk's dead. Do you know which hard drive this is?
Yeah. I do. It's furthest rack towards the back, bottom right one.
Cool. We'll just grab it and we'll get out of here. And it was great to meet you. And goodbye. And I'll just like ping where the hard drive is.
Right there, about to come out.
The rest of you get a little ping on your AR overlay of where the hard drive is. You guys do see the truth walk over with the hard drive. Walk back towards you guys.
You all right? The basilisk seemed to ignore you. Did you throw your back out or something?
Yeah, you
Really
see
not?
that he's like starting to unstiff, and he's trying to like move his joints around and stuff like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you remember that one time that we went to that one place and it had not a basilisk, but someone that did sort of the same thing?
Yeah. The pet shop.
Exactly that. I got the hard drive, so it looks like we're sort of good to go.
You sure this is the hard drive?
That's what our darker friend said.
Does an AI live when the hard drive stops spinning? You know what? That's not what we're getting paid for.
Matrix philosophers have been debating this topic for many years. And the general consensus is that the spinning of the hard drive does not equal the life of the hard drive. And
Already walking away.
Yeah.
when I get muted or something, yeah, like
As you realize that this call is all happening over comms, you just happen to mute Janky because they're actually not physically there. The rest of you guys can see Janky's light still shining green as he's still continuing to give this Matrix theory.
I want to keep listening. Like, this is fascinating, so I'll keep listening.
Janky, I'm assuming, continues to go in depth as he's breaking down his sniper rifle from the top of the semi.
I feel like when we're in the when Boxcar and I are in the trailer by ourselves, like at night when everybody else is gone, it turns into just one of those episodes, like part of that '70s show, where we're just
Around
like
the table?
that was around the table and we're just smoking something, just like, they got a car, man.
It runs on water.
That's fair. That I would 100% believe that.
Yep, I will confirm. This is exactly how it happens.
I will double check though once we have the physical hard drive that it is in fact the one that I was just on.
Yes, you go ahead, and it does line up with the information that was provided to you by the Johnson as well. The serial number all matches.
I will also mention to the team that I don't know what's on the rest of these hard drives, but if you want to pack them up, A, to hide what we actually stole, and B, I can see if there's anything valuable on them. Maybe not all of them, maybe some. I don't know.
Down.
All right. What do we do? Just rip them out?
Sure. Worst case scenario, I'll like take them to a pawn shop or something. We'll make like,
I'll inch into
Taco
the
money.
warehouse.
Okay.
I'll inch into the warehouse super cautiously and just.
It's
Round.
super warm inside here. And there is, at the far end of the warehouse, a rather large hole that's dug in and sort of filled with random, like, clothing, mixed with, like, newspaper and leaves and stuff like this that looks like it's been... And you can see there's, like, a divot in the middle of all of this. Probably where the basilisk would lay in this quote-unquote lair. But
just-
you look over, and there's roughly anywhere between 150 to 200 hard drives.
I'll just grab as many as I can quickly. I'm not trying to like look because I'm still kind of spooked.
Mhm.
And stuff my pockets and get out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 3d6 and tell me the total.
8.
8. You get roughly about 8 hard drives before you start getting like this eerie feeling like you shouldn't be here and need to leave. But you get 8
We
hard
need to
drives.
leave. We're spending too much time here. Let's go. Let's grab what we can and go. We don't need all the hard drives. And I just start booking it towards the car.
Boxcar and actually everyone here roll a perception. Visual, not a tasting.
Unfortunate.
Zayn, you weren't here, but the truth has a specialization in perception for taste.
Oh.
It was a solid
am
choice.
Am I still under bad luck?
At this point, you would not be, no.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I got 1 hit.
Goose egg.
Okay.
Chalk my 1 hit up to being all like full of adrenaline from that basilisk and
Ripping its
Like-
organs
yeah,
out.
I'm like-
That's fair.
like trying to like move around a little bit to get that adrenaline like spent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got 6 out of 6.
Oh, you can see off in the distance where the, almost like a checkpoint that divides Seattle and UCAS. You do see a squad car begin to roll your way from the checkpoint of Lone Star. Probably from the gunfire that was happening just a few blocks away.
As I was like quickly walking away from the warehouse,
Mhm.
now I'm quickly walking back. It's like, act cool, act cool.
What,
There's
what
fuzz.
do we do? What do we do about the basilisk body?
Who cares? Self-defense.
Fair, true. All right. Oh my god.
Or you just book it.
Either are good choices. Just tell me which. Make a choice. Come on.
Did you get a sin? I forgot.
I did. I have one.
Okay, so we're safe. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah.
Nothing can go wrong.
This Lone Star individual pulls up the squad car. Lights begin to flip on. And they walk towards you guys.
Oh, hey, officer. Funny seeing you here.
Why is it funny?
Oh, well, you just haven't seen you around here ever.
I'm just making sure everyone's okay. I heard a lot of gunshots coming from this general direction.
Yeah, someone's dog got loose.
So you
And,
shot it?
Well, it's actually this thing.
Oh.
Creature. You see it?
Oh! And he looks over and like gets down and crouches down next to the basilisk. And looking very intently at the two different portions of said basilisk and the entrails in between.
Yeah, it came right for us, so we had no choice. Devil rats, too.
Yeah, those devil rats, those will get you. But basilisk, that's the first time I've seen one on this part of town in a long time. Now, I heard the gun. What did this to it?
The entrails, I think it got caught on the door. Snagged a little bit.
You know, bullet hole goes in. It got caught on like rickety construction. Ripped itself open because it's mad.
Roll con.
Maybe that's why it attacked us, because, maybe it was irritable from an earlier injury. Who knows?
Roll con.
So I actively don't have con, so
Well, not you.
You can assist me, maybe.
I was gonna say like
They would still need to roll con for the dice that he would be able to assist with.
bonus edge, 2 edge boosts. I'm not gonna pre-edge on this. Worry.
Boxcar.
Yo.
As this is your first time you've casted what most people would consider death blood magic. You gain a
Yeah.
new negative quality.
Oh shit! What is it?
Addiction. Blood magic 1.
Blood. That's the addiction
Arr.
that's like disappearing to like satiate. Yeah, I'll take it though.
Oh, was that your negative quality you already had?
Yes, I have.
All right, I need you to roll logic plus willpower then.
All right. Because every time I'm like, I gotta go fix my addiction. Like that's what I'm doing.
You're soft killer.
Spoiler alert.
With a
Not
-4
maybe.
penalty on the test.
logic plus what?
Logic plus willpower with a -4 penalty on the test.
Good lord.
Welcome to casting death magic spells.
Death magic or blood magic?
Both.
It's blood magic.
Deathly blood.
Yeah, it's death blood because there is life blood magic as well. All right, with a -4.
Uh-huh.
All right, I got a -1.
Oh, so you can't even make the test.
No, so like I have a pool of 5, but I rolled 3 hits.
So you got 3 hits on the... No, so...
Oh, okay.
Minus
so
4
That'd be one dice then.
Yes.
Duh. Okay, then I got 1 hit on my 1 die.
Okay. Increase the addiction quality by 1.
So that's now from what is it, mild to moderate?
So it's still... So right now you should have, like, blood magic 1 is the addiction.
Uh-huh.
But so now it should just be blood magic 2.
Okay. There we go. I got it.
I rolled 9 on the con.
Okay.
I used my 2 edge boost to reroll 3 dice for 1 edge.
Okay. Well, that being the case...
Break it down.
That being the case, you guys probably should get out of here before anything else happens. So go on and get. I won't even run anyone's sins. I'm just more worried about you guys getting out.
Thanks for the thanks, officer.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for your service.
All right, I get on the truck.
Yep. Also, Boxcar, if you could do me a favor and just read through the death magic rules.
Yeah.
It's on page 157.
Street weird.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks. All right. You also begin to feel the blood magic point begin to fade from your strength, as you don't have a theme to hold on to those points.
Yup.
The rest of you hop onto Tiny's semi and begin to coast back to the bar where you guys met up. Is there anything you guys would like to do before heading back to the meet to turn in this hard drive?
I'll quickly peruse the hard drives we got and just see what they are.
Yeah, go ahead and roll just a matrix perception as you like. I'll tell you how many you get through based off your 18. Yeah, roll just 1 matrix perception.
All right, 4 hits.
4 hits. You go through all 18 hard drives, that Reno was able to pull. 2 of them have information on them. The rest of the other 16 were just blank hard drives. One is a list of known ghoul dens and other strand variations within the Barrens area. The second one has a list of runner hideouts within the last 50 years in Seattle.
Sweet. That will be useful.
You got some good hard drives?
Most of them were duds, but there's a couple of good things. I think I could maybe I got a list of ghoul dens. Might be a little outdated. List of runner hideouts. Also might be a little outdated. Needs a little bit of verification to see if I can, pinpoint what's still there, what's not.
All right. All right. After this weekend, you go verify those ghoul dens for me, and then get back to me on Monday.
Yeah, I'll go, and I've been watching a TV show where a guy goes and gets as close to ghouls as possible. So I think I could do it. Really.
As you guys are continuing your drive, the truck comes to a halt as it sort of brakes. All brakes lock up and it gets slammed to a stop. A lot of you guys are thrown forward a little bit. But you guys see a large flash of green energy, very familiar to those of you who've been watching the news recently, of different, almost like portals that get thrown open where these military individuals get tossed out of. Some live through it, some age rapidly, some just end up, when they come back, they're just dead. You recognize this individual who comes back as Zayn stands in the middle of the street, completely just soaked from head to toe, with his looking down at his hand with just a clenched fist. Zayn, you know what's inside that was just given to you.
Are there 2 Zayans then? Like one in the truck, one in the street, or is it the same Zayan? Is Zayan now
Zayn left prior to, you guys saw as Zayn left, they went and reached a portal to go into a different realm.
Okay.
The Zane that was at the warehouse was a figment of your.
Zayn was never at the warehouse, so
That's
it
what I
must
was
thinking. Be a figment of
No,
imagination.
It'll do weird things to you.
That's why the initiative was so quick.
Yeah.
Just keep skipping over Matt.
Wait, when Zayan's out on the street, it was quick. Because it looks like him, I just want to make sure it's...
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your sensing. Zayn, obviously the spirit that you had conjured, the Great Storm Spirit, is no longer in your service upon your return.
Nobody is, because it's been a week.
Yep.
Alrighty. Then as I see the truck barreling towards me, I'll just... Oh,
Weirdly enough, it is your truck. You couldn't tell as the headlights, were blaring towards you, but you sort of wrap around the side and you do see, you see a rather tall, or like a normal sized individual wearing like a full body armor that you've never met before, but you recognize Tiny as he steps out of the semi from the backside.
I got a 3 on my sensing.
Okay. You've recognized the signature before. It is absolutely Zan.
Okay. Perfect. That's all I need to know, pretty much. Unless there's something weird about him.
Actually, you do see a astral signature that is radiating from his hand that you've never seen before, and it does not match Zan's.
Okay. Pocket that information for now. Might be handy in the coming engagement.
I'll look around, out in this middle of nowhere. Look at Tiny, the new guy. I'm like, where am I?
Border of Redmond. Heading towards town.
Oh yeah, you mind if I hitch a ride?
No, that's okay. And sort of like goes back inside, very puzzled by you just appearing before the truck, and doesn't know what sort of magic you pulled to get there, but you have arrived, and you head inside, and you see, weirdly enough, the rest of the crew inside of the back of the semi.
Cool. Oh, gang's all here. Hey everyone.
Hey. Welcome back.
Yeah, it's I need to dry off.
You look sticky.
Yeah, I made it rain. Well, and then after I made it rain, the that great spirit that I summoned to help us out, I was like, "Hey, what's your name?" And he's like, "Follow me." And then he took me through a portal, and I've just been kind of hanging out there for a bit. And I'm back.
Sick.
Hanging
You
out.
just killed a basilisk.
I'm not sure what that is.
Me neither. It's a giant lizard.
Yeah, big fuck off iguana.
It exploded into blood. Not sure what that was about.
Yeah, no, I don't even that was wild. I've never
Ligaments
seen
and
him.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
I think it's just the thing basilisks do.
Yeah, like you know the frogs. I think it's frogs that shoot blood out of their eyes.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Basilisks. I think I saw that in one of those documentaries. Basilisks do that.
Yeah, Janky, you've been watching all kinds of crazy documentaries. Did you see that one on basilisks about how sometimes they just explode into blood?
I saw one where a basilisk exploded into blood.
Yeah.
I
But
judge
that
your
was-
intentions, but it wouldn't be fair.
That was the military documentary where they blew up a basilisk. I don't know. It happened.
Really, you just don't need the edge. I mean,
No,
I have no reason not to believe that. So.
With the conversation just sticking around the basilisk because for some reason it's one of those things like if I bring it up then I can't be suspicious, right?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
That's the thought process. Boxcar is noticeably just like sweaty,
Ugh.
just like
It's quite the
kind of
adrenaline.
shifty.
Still coming down from that adrenaline rush.
Oh man, it was wild.
For sure. For the first time, you guys will see Zan like take off his jacket and start like just wringing it out at somewhere that won't cause a conniption for Tiny for getting his truck all wet. So, what brings you guys all the way out here to the edge of town?
We had a job. We're about to go cash that in. You feel free to tag along if you want. I wouldn't feel great about leaving you on the side of the road.
Yeah, if the J can't count, you might even get paid.
Well, I mean, I was here the whole time, right?
That's what I'm saying. We know we'll have no problem bringing the True in on that.
Sorry, the true.
It's that guy. Point. The
You've met him.
Oh,
He's been around. We did that thing with him the time.
Roll a memory test.
Is that the same one with those people?
Yeah, that's the one. Good God, it's contagious.
2 hits.
2 hits. You've never ran with anyone named the True ever.
He changes his name.
That's fair. The false,
He's
the
the-
true.
The runner formerly known as True.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I would have remembered someone like that or anyone with the in their name, but that's if you guys say so. Maybe I was mind wiped or something.
All that
I was-
time hanging out in the portal land.
Yeah, yeah. I was underwater for all of it, so that probably messed with my brain a little bit. Couldn't breathe normally.
Need to sit down?
I'm not sitting down. Oh, sorry.
Not sure if you-
Actually, I might hop in the Valkyrie. Tiny, does the Valkyrie modules that dry me off? Would that help?
Maybe. You could try. Might heal any brain injury you have from your lack of oxygen you were just talking about.
That's definitely true. I'll chill over there. The True, nice to meet you, I suppose.
We
sorry.
we did that run that one time.
again. Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Yeah, been a while, so
It's been a bit.
just gonna go try off here, and that's it.
Tiny will go ahead and get back into the cocoon and continue the drive on to the bar. Tiny will, once you guys arrive, Tiny will suggest that I'll just stay in here. I don't want to cause a scene like last time. It was sort of awkward. By sort of, I mean a lot.
Oh, yeah. You just lay low down here and take it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm sure there's some more people out there filming.
Yeah. Just let the Johnson know that I'm here, and I'll expect my cut nonetheless.
Only get paid if you go in.
How much
Oh,
was the
he'll
job
do it.
again?
Seeing if it's worth it.
Right.
For you?
Right.
I'll pull out my comm link. Ah, shit.
Still
Hey-
works.
Oh, cool. Nice. Never mind. I was gonna ask, Jack Serrano, see if he had any extra rice.
Yeah, I got plenty back at the apartment.
Okay.
None on me.
Oh, wait, never mind. Seems to be working.
Good.
Special kind of water, I guess.
I got the cheapest phone out there because I'm cheap.
Yeah, I live in a van, so do I.
The True will go ahead and just leave as this conversation goes on. Heads back to their car, and quickly changes back into their extremely nice-looking suit before walking into the bar.
I'll continue wearing what I'm wearing.
It's fair.
Holy shit.
Zan, are you going inside?
Yeah, I'll go in.
You go inside, and it is a rather like a hole-in-the-wall bar, where most of it's just broken down, not really super well kept. But in the middle of the bar is a large pit that goes down to roughly about 5 meters down before you see two people, one sitting on opposite ends of the pit, just sort of with their feet dangling into it, and two drones that are fighting each other inside of the pit. Roll perception for me. Visual.
Three hits.
3 hits. On there, you do see there's like a leaderboard, and the first name you recognize is Tiny, in number 1.
He did tell me that. Yeah, he was. Is Timmy like famous down here? He said he was a drone runner. No, drone racer, drone fighter.
I mean, he's definitely got some recognition. Yeah, I'm not really pulling in too much of the union, but Lord, I've experienced pulls of a few hundred.
True. The rest of you guys see the Johnson, very familiar looking to you guys. The dwarf plop down, sitting at the table, recognizes you guys and waves you guys down. Boxcar, you recognize another face in here. As Big Tooth is still walking around, almost like serving drinks to people, like running drinks from the bar to people that are just sitting around the pit. He doesn't seem to notice you, but he just is running back and forth.
I'm gonna yell at him. Just, hey, see, did you get a job? Like, what are you doing?
No, these people are just real nice. I'm just running stuff back and forth for them.
We don't work for free, my guy.
Who's working?
You. I'm just gonna walk away.
He looks at the drinks and like, it just keeps going back and delivering these drinks to these people. The rest of you go and sit down at the table. Zayn, do you join them at the meet with the Johnson?
Been here the whole time.
Of course. And the dwarf looks sidewinder. Welcome. I'm glad all of you guys could make it from the run. Do you have what we asked for?
I am gonna text Zan really quick and just go, this guy has never used any of our names properly, so none.
You got what we asked for? Or we hand over the package?
Now, Dallas, you calm down. We got.
First of all,
Got it.
it's Denver.
Oh, that's on me. I apologize. Denver?
Goddamn right it is. Yeah.
Denver? That's on me. Now, Dropbox. Do you got what I was asking for?
I'll look over to Dropbox. Is Jake here?
Yeah, Jake is.
I know that's kind of what you're using me as, but that's also not my name.
Oh, I thought you were named after the program.
Yes, my name is Baby Monitor.
Oh. Well, as a protector of all Matrix, I would hope that you'd be the baby monitor here.
Oh, no, it's because I have to babysit people.
Oh. Also, well, I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do you have the hard drive?
I have many hard drives, yes.
Okay.
You know the one with
Oh, do you want me to? I didn't know if you were gonna like the money. Do you want me to give it? It's right here.
Well, don't give it to him yet. Just
Oh.
present it.
Do you want me to give it to you? Do you want me to give it to you?
At first I didn't care, but now I think that might be.
Okay, hang on. And I'll pull one out, and I gotta hand it to you. I put it
This
back,
is
and I
it?
grab a different one, and then I hand you the correct one.
I've got 2 hard drives right now.
No, he went to hand you, realized it was the wrong one, put it back, and
Oh.
grabbed the correct one for you.
One of these is your guy.
Should have
All
just uploaded the guy to the truck.
You can name him Al.
Could have had a big party in the truck. You was playing some.
Raid Shadow.
I assume that people like that kind of music. I don't. It's not my taste.
It's not too late. How much is a rogue AI worth to y'all? To me, not more than 12,000.
Yes. 12K a piece.
I'm gonna slide it about a quarter of the way on the table with my hands on it.
Mhm.
That's real sketchy, so I want to make sure he's got the cred sticks. You
Yeah,
got the cred
he's
sticks?
go ahead and slides out 6 cred sticks towards you. Again, about 3/4 of the way, not all the way towards you, but enough where the cred sticks are closer to you, similar to how the hard drive is closer to him. He sort of matches.
I'll take one of the cred sticks and hand it to Janky and pass over the hard drive. Like, can you verify the amount on this cred stick?
I absolutely can. Yeah.
I could probably plug it into my stone, but
Yeah, you checked
this
them
looks
out.
more professional.
12,000 even.
All right. All right. Sounds like we got a good deal. You know, now that the transaction's over, we ran into some Lone Star, but they didn't seem to be bothered.
Wait,
All
there
in
was
all,
Lone Star there?
Yep.
Why was there Lone
We-
Star there? Wasn't it in
I
a
was-
just abandoned warehouse?
It was. I was as surprised as you were, but they saw us in distress. We ran into some rats and other extremely dangerous things.
Mm.
Someone almost turned into stone.
From
Can't
rats?
go back from that. Oh, from a giant. What was it called? A basilisk?
Basilisk. Yep.
A
What's
swarm of basilisks.
Well, that seems like it was worth the 12 grand then for you guys. Well, Indy drop top. Rest of you. It was good doing business. I'll make sure to let you know, the contact you guys were talking about earlier. Let him know you guys did a good job.
All right, thanks. And what did you say your name was?
Mr. Johnson.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking transistor, but that's this guy.
Yeah, that's. he slides it back and just puts
Alright.
it into his jacket pocket.
Good doing business. Do we want to stick around? Boxcar, you got your buddy here serving drinks. Maybe we can get some bottle service.
That feels
Good.
weird. No, he's not even on payroll. He's just out here doing it. I love
Hey.
it.
When you're doing what you love,
No,
then you don't need to get paid for it.
You do need to get paid for it.
Look how happy.
serve. He's the world's most lovable. Like, come on. Look at him. This big, dumb, goofy face running around through here.
All right, let's just go back to the matchbox and
Hey,
burn that last one.
Big Tooth. My
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
I'm gonna yell back at him. Hey, we're dipping. You want to come or not?
Yeah, sure. Just so he starts handing out drinks to like random people. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Take that. Come on, dude.
Starts walking over. Oh, by the way, I got that job. Spin red.
Dude, sick. Congratulations. When do you start?
Yesterday.
Oh, bet.
And then I didn't show up because I overslept, and then they fired me.
Classic. Seems right. I mean, hey, more jobs. They'll come through. All right. Like I believe.
Cool Brian says he's gonna put a good word in from the boss.
Yes. Working with Cool Brian would be absolute. That'd be so cool.
It'd be almost cool as Brian. All right. Well, let's. Where we going? What are we doing?
We're loading up in that kick-ass truck outside, and I think we're going to a different bar because this place is.
Yankee.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Johnsons to see us, you know, getting loose. You know, this guy seems a little loose in the head, but
Professionalism and all that. So.
Indeed. All right. Let's get going. Let's head back to where you guys, whatever bar you guys are going to.
Hell yeah. Go load up on the truck.
Okay. You guys heading to the last match to go celebrate?
Yeah, I mean, my van's there, so I'd like it if we could head back to the last match.
yeah.
Everyone gets 12,000 million. But you only get 2 karma. Zane, unfortunately, you do not get any karma for this, but you do get the money.
Oh, nice. I'll take it.
Good as karma.
Good as karma.
It's a good name for this job. The AI heist.
It was 12,000.
12K.
So this
Each.
gig paid better than
So-
the corpo job.
Yeah, it
Corporal
seemed like-
Java had good karma.
Yeah.
That is true.
So, because of dependence, I get to keep 9.
Yeah, you get 9K out of it.
Uh-huh.
Those dependents.
So, like, I'm sending part of my money back home, and I also feel a little bit responsible for Big Tooth. So he gets a good chunk of the money that made.
You're like third or fourth dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're roommates, but you don't even live together.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we were both broke together, and now that I'm making money, I feel kind of responsible for him. Does that make sense?
You love to see it. You guys head back to the last match. And when you head inside, you see a couple of individuals sort of talking to each other. Human, or 2 humans and a dwarf off on the side, just sort of having their own conversation. But otherwise, the place is empty.
That was a noise.
Man, it's having a good time in here.
So, yeah, we get back to the last match. I'm gonna order the gang round.
Okay.
It's like, I got this one, gang. Like, job well done. Nicely did. Saying I'm glad you're back in one piece.
Thanks. I feel like I don't deserve this. Honestly, it was kind of like a mini vacation for me, honestly.
Sounds like it, even though you were drowning for a week.
Well, wait, hold on. I was only there for like a few hours. I've been gone for a week?
It's been what? How long has it? It hasn't been a week, has it?
Between jobs, it was a week between jobs, yes. But you guys saw Zayn step through this portal.
I mean, time. Is the amount of time you were gone really important?
I mean, I gotta go check out my. I mean, I guess not. No, I don't,
Sounds like you're a week younger. Congratulations.
true. I should go to the. I don't even know where I was. The plane of wherever that water great spirit was. I mean, it was a trip. There were massive sea creatures, like what looked like the lost city of Atlantis, and I got this little glowing green rock. I don't know what it does, but it's proof I was there.
Well, that's sick.
I don't know if I'd call that proof, but I'll take your word for it.
And you also saw me step out of a portal.
Yeah.
where I'm drenched
Yeah.
in water.
Weird, weird shit happens in the Sixth World.
I guess that's true.
I just like, and to be on the level with you, like when you popped out of that portal, I had to double check to make sure it was you. You know what I mean? That somebody wasn't just like pulling a fuck. But
Showing the truth. I probably would have done the same too.
yeah. But I think I was really confused because I was like, yeah, so that's saying I know that aura, but then I think I was seeing the rock.
The rock
As-
has an aura?
Dwayne?
Yeah, no, like when I was looking at you, like double checking it was you, I was like, yeah, so that's your astral, like that's you. And then there was another like aura in your hand. I'm assuming it's the rock.
Yeah, I'll pull up the rock and
Mhm.
sense it, I guess.
Sure. Go ahead and roll sensing.
Thought it was a cool rock.
It is a cool rock. Then I'll spend 2 edge to make this 4 of 5 for 5 hits.
5 hits. It does have a astral signature to it. Almost represents what you would seen as like a foci of some sort. But it doesn't have. Let's see. It does have a force to it, being said. It's only a force 2 foci, but you're unable to tell exactly what sort of uh, like signature it comes from or represents, whether it be astral manipulation, stuff like that. You have seen this astral signature before. That does match the water spirit you just left.
Okay. Strange. And you said it's a small, like greenish glowing rock that has like a spiral and an arrow on it.
Correct. So it's like spirals through. It spirals from like outwards going inwards, and when it gets to the center of it, it has like an arrow, like full arrow drawn onto the middle of it. And he would advise you that it would glow a blue when you were on the next step or heading into the right direction of the next step.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean the astral signature does match that great spirit I summoned, but they didn't tell me at all what this is or what it does, other than if I wanted their name, I've started some type of path. None of the other spirits really gave me shit when I just asked their name, so I don't know why he's there, she, any different.
Looks like a rock to me. Where are those drinks?
Shortly after, the drone that's carrying out the drinks lands right in front of you guys at your guys' booth.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Well, all right, I'll allow it, Zan, but you didn't really. I was more directing it towards everyone else here.
Yeah.
But you know, you were there in spirit. So enjoy the night off.
You guys do reckon, obviously, it's pretty easy to tell that the True is not there with you guys. Looks like he departed from the original bar and did not head over to the last match.
He would.
Reno, you get a text message on your comm link.
I'll actually read it this time.
Okay. It is just a question mark
I grew up with these
from Miss J.
fans from Miss J.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a contact.
Yep, it was from the Johnson. It was said, "Here's my number. Reach out to me if you guys are interested in joining this union." Just send a question mark back.
Oh. Hey, the J, I think, is wondering about that union. What do we think? It sounds like a steady flow of union. We ready to pull the trigger on this? I think we got a pretty dope runner group.
Yeah. That guy Pike, he did give me the creeps. He also seemed weirdly interested in that orb that we got. Did you guys ever get that checked out in the week? I guess I was gone.
Haven't checked out anything.
No.
Oh.
Kind of just took
Oh.
a little bit of a break.
I think
We
it
still
was
have
you.
that?
Tiny put it in a drawer.
Yeah.
I'll have to go find it.
Dang it.
I'm sure it's not cursed or anything.
Yeah, nah. It's
Couldn't be.
Tiny walks in with eyeshadow. Just come on, guys, let's go to our next job.
It's
Follow
time
me.
to bring about the end of the world.
So there's a group out there actively recruiting a bunch of runners to join a union.
That's the gist of it.
Do you think a list of 50 dens, ghoul dens, runner bars, would be of use to them for, a little bit cash?
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, if you cared for the union, you'd probably just give it up for free. But
It
I know
sounds
what
like
you're
you've already signed a contract.
Yeah, you know what? Let's think about it. All right. what we do is already in this like legal gray area more than half the time, right?
It's
So-
illegal, but yeah.
Is it though? Anyway, if we join a union, what's the representation of the union look like? Like, if we get popped for something, do we get a union like attorney? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like putting our names on something like a union like a union like ledger feels counterintuitive.
I hear what you're saying, and it makes sense because why do we need a union? You know, we're just out here doing our thing. Don't need the paper trail. Pay
Yeah.
union dues, probably.
Right. I feel like you're
But-
about to flip this around and make some weird logic on me.
I'm waiting for
So-
someone to bring up some good points.
I feel
But
like I feel like I made a good point here. Like, what's the point of joining a union if we're
Yeah, we'll just go on to our next job, which is
I
That's
guess we have to
good-
wait.
good
I mean,
point.
that's the point of the union. It's consistent income.
We just made 12 grand though. Like,
Well-
do we actively need more money at the moment? Like,
we need more work.
If we were in a union, I bet we could go on strike for more than 12.
Is that the point of unions?
We could get health insurance.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
shit.
that is a plus. Maybe through the
Yeah,
union
that-
we can get a dock wagon contract.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Now
Hold
that
on.
you're making some points.
Putting our name on stuff, that's not okay. But wait, they have health insurance though.
They-
Maybe we can schedule a meeting with this Johnson and go over some terms.
yeah.
Maybe,
I'd like to hear more about this
See a
union.
contract.
maybe through a union I might be able to see a.
Maybe some sin upgrades. Because if one of us goes down, who's to say union doesn't come with us? Or
Yeah.
unless there is legal help for the union folks. Just give me questions. I'll see if I can set up a meeting with the Johnson and go over some details.
Right, like I don't want to be the one to shoot it down instantly, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is beneficial, but also kind of putting a target on us because now there's a document that says we're a part of a union.
I'll go ahead and text Miss J back and say, think we're on board, but we want to go over the details before agreeing to anything.
Perfect. I'll have our chapel representative meet you. What time?
Time is it right now?
It's definitely late. Roughly about like 2 a.m. at this point.
Let's just meet tomorrow at 2. Does that work for everybody here? We all meet, maybe just meet at the bar?
2 a.m. or 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
We'll make that happen at the where we met the first time.
Yeah, last match. Seems like a good place. No spirits.
Shortly after you send that message of the last match, the text erases.
I'm sure this is standard procedure.
Hold on. I want to know how that happened. I gotta go, go through their phone and try and get into some data logs and figure out how that happened exactly.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll electronics plus logic.
Hacking my phone.
Blue Skidoo.
4 hits.
4 hits. As you're digging through it, some point previous to when you guys rejoined back together, a backdoor was created onto his device.
All right, everybody turn all of your devices off and then turn them back on again.
What do I got? A leaky device?
Leaking all of our information.
My recipes.
No.
Recipes. Your mom's recipes. My recipes. Give him a power cycle. Call this the IT protocol.
Turn it off and on again.
Exactly.
It's asking for a password. I've had to do this
What?
in like since I got the phone.
What's your password?
I probably wrote it in the van somewhere.
I got biometrics, but I keep changing my fingerprint.
Oh, that's annoying. Which you got to think of which person you sent it to.
every 60 days, you got to change your fingerprint.
That's not a horrible idea, honestly.
That actually sounds like the most secure phone in
Ever.
the six.
It's actually the iPhone 82. After you guys power cycle, when you turn your phone back on, it says we'll meet you there.
Thumbs up.
I stare at the message for a while just to see if it deletes.
It does not delete. It stays there
Alright, cool.
without any sort of issue.
That one stayed, but I think it's because it was an emoji.
That's very likely.
Just responding with nothing but like thumbs up now.
Yes.
Exactly. You guys are able to rest without any sort of issue. Is there anything anyone would like to do prior to fast forwarding to 2 o'clock the next day for your meeting?
Brush my teeth.
Okay.
I want to do some research on whatever this is. I don't know. See if there's other runners talking about it, other deckers talking about joining some sort of union, some sort of major runner group like this.
Yeah, go ahead and roll just a matrix search.
I end up playing video games instead. I got 0.
Okay. You get real interested into it, and then you see on the side there's like an ad for a game. You click on it, and it actually brings you to the game, and you end up playing there.
The game is nothing like the ad, but
Absolutely not, but it's still fun. But it's actually better because it's not like the ad.
The ad was weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Times 3. Minus 5. Machine guns.
Next day,
Divided by 80.
want to throughout the night, or not throughout the night, at some point during the night, Boxcar will hear something whispering in their ear. Boxcar. Boxcar. Boxcar.
Oh my god, what's going on? It was like jolt awake.
You see a ghost of Zayn just floating over you. Hey, bud, you got a second?
Is this about my car's extended warranty?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, what's going on? And I'll like sit up and kind of like kick off the side of the bed and like try to wake myself up more for whatever conversation.
Oh no, lay back down. Follow me, and then I'll go out of the van, or out of the truck.
It's one of those kind of adventures. Okay. I'll lay back down and project.
okay.
My feelings are invalid because of you. It's me projecting. Am I doing it right?
I think so.
Is this how I do it?
In the sixth world, it's exactly how it is.
Right. So yeah, I'm a spooky ghost now.
You
I'll throw on the
see
astral.
Zayn's astral, and he just starts to dart off somewhere to the east, I believe. East
I'll
or west,
jet.
one of the directions. As it jets and then goes up, and then it stops. And just stays there for a while as Zayn will go ahead and material.
Manifest.
Manifest.
Become physical.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the word.
All right. Then I guess I'll manifest as well.
All right. As you manifest, you realize that it is now middle of the night. We are above the clouds over on top of Mount Rainier, near Seattle, and you have nothing but clear blue sky or night skies with a bunch of stars
Gorgeous.
above. Um, this is some place that I come to both astrally and physically when I have the time to kind of relax and meditate. But I wanted to talk to you um, privately about something I heard while I was in Spinrad. Um, they had said uh, that you were a blood mage. Now, I had no clue what that was, so I brought in one of my spirit pals, and we kind of discussed it a little bit. Um, I didn't see any stain on your aura or anything, and I was informed that there are good kinds of blood mages. So I assume you're a healy person. That's what you're going for. Um, but I was also told that it was a very dangerous and highly addictive um, type of magic, and being someone who's dealt with, not personally, but I've been affected by highly addictive things. I know what it can do to a person's life, and if we're going to be doing this union thing, or at least running together, I don't know. I wanted to either get more information for you, or just at the very least let you know that I'm here to talk to if things get too bad.
Yeah. No. I really awkward, I should say, but not like you didn't make it awkward. Like that's not at all what I'm saying. Like, this is just I wasn't
Expecting, yeah.
yeah, like you wake up and then suddenly a heavy conversation. Uh no. So, okay. I'm not from here. All right? Like, I think we've talked about it a little bit. I'm from out like
Denver area?
yeah, out like Denver way. My name's my name's Boxcar, like but I grew up in an old train station. We're a nomad post. Like, we're not nomadic, but we see a lot of nomads coming through. Like, we're like a small trade hub on a lot of popular like movement paths, like whatever you want to call them, like migration charts. I don't know what the word is. But for us out there, at least in our little collective, like, blood magic's not a bad thing. Like, we all understand the weight of it, where it can do some really shitty things, but like, first rule of the blood is only use it if you need to. There's a reason I'm not at the station anymore. I kind of went a little ham. Not like using it a whole bunch, but we had some dudes that were fucking with us pretty heavy, stealing a lot of supplies. Typical ganger shit, you know what I mean? I made an example out of them in a very similar way to what I did to the basilisk. I got real mad, and I made their inside the outside. So that was the first time I did it, but every other instance of using blood magic has all been good. At least I would say. If you didn't see any stains, then I guess I'm doing it right, right? My guy Big Tooth saved his life using blood magic. Used my blood to patch him up. Found him bleeding out pretty heavy. So, I mean, do what I can, and I do what I must. And
Yeah.
I don't enjoy pulling veins out of things. It's really gross and it feels awful.
Yeah, it's the must part that kind of gets to me a little bit, but it sounds like you've been doing this. I'm guessing your whole life, so I'm not here to tell you what to or what not to do. I trust you as much as I can right now. Um, just wanted to let you know I know, and I'm not gonna tell anybody until you're comfortable with it.
I appreciate that. Um, I'm embarrassed because the incident with the big ass lizard was the ability getting away from me again in a moment of panic. It's the best oh shit button anybody could have. um, but
I wasn't there, but it sounded brutal.
oh god, never had it done to me. But I appreciate you, honestly. There's a lot of people, a lot of stories I've heard of us getting found out that we can do what we do and just getting geeked because of it. Um,
And I mean, there's a lot more to this that I probably don't know. I was just asking the spirits, and I just know how it affects you, but not necessarily know what blood mages are capable of. They said that there's a thing called blood spirits as well too. That it didn't sound friendly, at least.
no, absolutely not. I don't fuck with spirits like that in general. Like you know that I'm not good like that. Blood spirits extra double plus nah. Uh, keep those things to yourself. Spawned out of nothing but pain and hatred and no good magic. Nothing good ever comes from blood spirits. You have to legitimately offer something to get something to come out of it. And no.
So if we ever run into it, it's a bad deal. Either run away or get rid of it.
Yes. I would say just get it gone. Any means necessary. Offending, like, because correct me, because again, I don't really mess with spirits like that. The whole like reputation, is that a thing? Like spirits talk to each other, and like they know that people are cool and when they're not.
Yeah, I talked to the Great One. That's what I'll refer to them as. And they said, yeah, spirits either talk within their own meta planes or while they're here, they converse in whatever telepathic means that they have. So I don't think there's any like stain or anything about my aura, especially, but they talk, good and bad.
What I was told forever ago is that when it comes to blood spirits, there's no such thing as a good one. And there's no such thing as a good person who brings blood spirits about. So, use that as you will. I got something to show you when we're back in body, so I'll probably show you tomorrow. But the addiction thing is real. And I've been handling it in ways that I can. But I can feel it getting to a point that might be a little too much.
I feel like I know where you're going, and okay.
All right. So I appreciate you, truly.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Um, yeah.
It's a great spot. Beautiful out here.
Yeah. Um, one of the top five, I'd say. It's nice that it's so close. But if you ever want to, if you're in for a longer trip, I'll say there's definitely some spots we can quickly go to.
Absolutely. I'm pretty beat up after today, so I need to get some sleep. But
I guess I am too. I haven't slept for a whole week, so I should probably get on that.
Long haul ass taken.
Alrighty. Good night.
Yeah, good night. I'm gonna, yeah, zip back to my body.
Okay. As you guys zip back to your body, the following day, just wake up without any sort of issue. Nothing exciting happens, but you guys meet at 2 o'clock at the last match as a familiar looking individual is sitting by themselves at a booth facing the door. So I'm getting this info pulled up. You see Mr. Pike looking towards you guys.
This is the union rep.
Yep.
I sit at a different booth, and I hack his shit immediately.
Okay.
I'm gonna go hang out at the bar.
Is this right at 2 o'clock?
Unless you wanted to show up earlier. Otherwise, it'd be like you guys stroll in just a little bit beforehand.
Yeah, as soon as I see this guy, I'll beeline towards him.
And you guys have met him before. He was at the conversation when you turned into the hard drive, or not hard drive, but the memory slot for that last mission. But the rest of you go and slide into the booth with Mr. Pike.
Mr. Pike, good seeing you again. I'll hand out. Good old handshake.
He goes in, shakes your hand. So, you guys have some questions.
Yeah, we just wanted to know what we might be getting ourselves into. This line of work, it's not always safe to be known to a large group of people, like a union. So, what kind of a security is there to our identities? And, what are we really gaining out of this?
What you're gaining is consistent work. You don't have to worry about scrapping together and hoping that your fixer has something for you. You gain a group of contacts, safe houses, depending on the job, dock wagon licenses. But to a select few people, we know where you are at all times.
Some of the runner group concerned about that spot. But I guess that's the nature of the beast. What about union dues, or I don't know, what are you getting at?
A repertoire of individuals that understand there's a greater purpose than looking for new yen.
Which we
I mean, you guys aren't the only individuals that are part of that were given an offer. I will say there's roughly about 40-ish, maybe more, individuals in the Seattle chapter. And that's just one chapter.
said there was maybe like a manifest of everybody. I mean, who's going to be controlling this union? Who's going to be knowing all these names, and how can we trust them?
Same way that we'll trust you not to provide our contact information, our safe house locations, to the next Lone Star that you see.
But we don't have the backing of presume a corporation.
You think we do?
Why else would we be working with a Finrad Johnson?
Why would you be working with the Spinrad Johnson? Do you have backings of a corporation already?
They pay me. But I imagine if they wanted to rat us out, they could just fall back on their corporate lawyers and stay safe while we take the heat.
It goes both ways. No, we don't have any sort of corporate backing. We get paid a small percentage.
Okay.
That being said, overall, compared to what the typical work that you guys would do, depending on threat level and stuff like that, you notice about a 10% less that you guys just wouldn't see up front. 10% of each of your costs goes straight to us. You guys never see the money, but it's consistent work.
I mean, nothing against my fixer or all, but I like the idea of having vetted jobs.
Now, I will be upfront, which is not what a lot of Johnsons or fixers can be. We get the information, we provide the information that we have. There are developments, there are plans that are outdated. I'm not going to say that every job will be crystal perfect with every ounce of information. Just make sure that we're clear that if there is misleading, it is not our intention.
And what if we decide this no longer works for us and we just want to go back to free agent?
More power to you. That being said, there's always the option to leave, but you will have 3 strikes before you are removed from the organization. Job failure to a certain degree, strict protocols not followed, or the worst part of it, information being leaked about our organization to those of higher powers that might want to see it brought down.
Okay.
But I think those are all fair.
Well, what do we think, gang? And I'll make sure to send open a comm to Janky and Tiny, anyone else who's not around.
You get a thumbs up emoji from Boxcar.
I'll send you a message that says, well, I can't hack his shit, so it seems like the organization at least knows what they're doing.
I know a few of us, maybe, I don't want to make assumptions, but have less than strong fake sins. You think the union could help us boost our false identities?
We have contacts that work at a cheaper rate, but we, depending on the run, might be able to give identification that would match where you need to go to. But as far as fake sins altogether, that's, well, as you guys know, very difficult to make appear and more difficult to make disappear unless it's burned. But we do have individuals within the organization that do work at a cheaper cost to you guys.
It's good to know. Because when one goes down, I mean, it still irks me to be part of a union. But at least it looks like the group is in agreement. Missing a few more thumbs up here, but maybe just give them 24 hours and let you know what they think.
Yeah. That being said, it is an offer for all of you. Not all of you have to take it. If anyone does not take it, they will not be involved in work that we have as an organization. They cannot be brought onto those jobs. And that is one of our strict policies that we keep to keep you safe, as well as keep us safe.
I'll send you another message asking if you can get a copy of these strict policies if they have them in writing at all.
You have a copy of the commandments, said Ernest Strikes.
He smirks a little bit. No, they're kept in on a very difficult black site, as well as the names of individuals who are within our organization. There is not handwritten on anything, but the data files are kept in a very secure location. Okay. That being said, I can be happy to tell you what these strikes are.
That'll do. And then if you could write those down for us so we could reference them later.
Absolutely not. That being said, if a mission is strictly do not kill any bloodshed at all, accidental or otherwise, is a strike. And he sort of stops, and you see his phone vibrate on the table a little bit. He looks at it, picks it up, puts it back down. Outing any individual within our organization or any hideouts, safe zones, anything like that, any run plans that we have going forward that you may be privy to, is instant out of the Union, and there's a good chance there's a runner team after you. That is not a threat, but just a security protocol. And roughly about this time, he picks up his phone again as it continues to vibrate on the table, puts it back down.
You need to take a call?
No, they're just updates.
Yeah. Okay. Was it just those three?
Realistically, if it is given and provided a specific way that needs to be followed, X, Y, or Z needs to be completed. If X, Y, or Z are not completed, then within reason, pay will either be docked or a strike will be gained. More oftentimes, we're more inclined to dock pay rather than remove you from the organization. And he stands up. Excuse me one moment, please. Just discuss so far amongst yourselves. I need to take this. It's urgent. And he steps away.
What do we think? I mean, I guess I don't see anything wrong with it. Sure. We'll be in a group of people, but, you know, my sin is already kind of out there regardless.
It does sound appealing. So,
I mean, my one concern is they were amateur hour, but like I said, I tried to hack his phone and I couldn't. So, and I'll like actually meander to the to where you all are and sit down and be like, I gave it a shot. I don't know. He probably knows about it at this point.
probably the phone call he's getting.
Could be. Very well could be. I might be out immediately. I have no idea.
You've already got 3 strikes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of concerned about what their greater purpose is for all of us at the end of the day, but I think it's the best deal we're going to get in this town. So I'm in.
So send it. Why not?
All right. Let me just type this up. Rip off a paper contract. Anyone want to sign the contract? have this ready for him by then. No, he probably doesn't take the contract. Stupid idea. Stupid. No one likes. Every time I give someone a paper receipt, they don't.
He puts his phone into his suit pocket and sits down at the table. I do sincerely apologize for that. That it was rude, but it needed to be taken care of, as one of our runners did not check in for a mission.
So you're gonna
No, he
Set
sent a
Take him to the back?
search team to go find them. Anyway.
checking your vibe.
Gotcha. Obviously, if you guys need a little bit more time to discuss, I'm more than welcome to make another trip back out here. But you guys
Well, I
have
think
any other questions or concerns about who we are, what we do, what you get out of it?
I think the four of us are on board.
With one condition for me, actually. The orb that we found last week. I'd like to know what you know about it. Seemed a little concerned.
Not much is what we're worried about, is that we don't know a lot about it. We know it's been a missing artifact for quite a few years, but we also know that some dangerous people are looking for that orb. As technology, some spirits of, based off some of what our conjurers say, are also looking for it. But I mean, I don't know if you know about much of them, but the Black Lodge is also having their eye on it.
Let me see here. Is that
Sounds
that
like
would
I don't really want this anymore.
I gotta go, guys.
Black Lodge, is that some kind of like maple syrup company?
That's exactly what it is.
they make danger syrup, all right?
Do you guys have any sort of knowledge skills that would provide
I
any
have-
sort of insight to?
Got magic traditions and arcana.
Roll memory. What about you, Zan?
Just magic conditions and then metaplane spirit types.
Okay.
I know who Jim is.
Yep.
2 hits on memory.
Okay. You don't know much about the organization of the Black Lodge. Some individuals reached out to your society, for a better or lack of a better term for it, especially those who are more magically inclined, to join their rankings, but refuse to give any sort of information on what they were about to do or sign up for. And those that did sign up for it have never returned back to the station.
Keeping as straight of a face as possible with the Black Lodge, I'm gonna hit something. Oh, because subdermal. Subdermal mics. Yeah,
Yep.
so just like, guys. Black Lodge. They rolled through the station. They rolled through my whole lot. Going up to tell us anything about like what they're trying to do, and I haven't seen. None of us have seen said people who joined up since. So just seems super sketch to me.
Janky roll willpower plus firewall.
I'll reply.
But like, why though? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I that's a good question. Good question.
I'm gonna take 4 hits.
Perfect. And roll it one more time for me, please.
15 different people are trying to get into your gear at the same time.
4 hits.
Um, I'm not asking because we need it, but do you feel comfortable with holding said relic in your possession, or would you like us to hold on to it for you?
I mean, that's really up to the team. I don't really feel comfortable holding on it, but it's ours right now.
Indeed, it is.
We'll let you know, but we're fine holding it for now.
It's fair. If it once you guys decide whether you guys are comfortable or not joining, let me know. We'll have you go to our black site where we will put your information in. You get some biometric data and be able to go about joining our organization. Once you guys have joined, I will provide you guys all with my contact information, and we can get to work.
Sounds good.
If you excuse me, he straightens out his suit and walks out the door.
I think they only want us because we have the magic ball.
Yeah.
Possibly. So I didn't want to give it to him. He's still in jobs. Is Mrs. J still here? Or did she leave as well?
She never showed up. She just set up a time for the rep to show up there for you guys.
Gotcha.
Oh well, steady pay means I know I can budget, for my apartment. It's like having a real job.
Kind of the point of running is to really have a corpo job.
Corporate jobs are boring. So I went to private investigating.
I don't know what he was talking about. I am purely in this for the Nuyen and staying alive. I don't really have a greater plan.
What greater plan could there be for a bunch of runners, mercenaries?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he had some type of greater vision that included, or that had a need for 40 plus runners in the city to do their bidding, but I couldn't tell you what it is. And like I said, he shows up to either clean up natural disasters or what. But it might be related to the portal thing that's been going on.
Yeah, the thing is, I think when you came out of the portal, it kind of looked like those things that have been happening. Now that you mention it.
I came in from a different metaplane completely, so I'm guessing those soldiers have been sent somewhere, or they're coming back from some other type of plane. I I can try to figure out which one. I mean, any consistencies between all of them? I just saw like some aging, some dead.
I'm sure there's someone much higher paid and more qualified than us to investigate the random portals popping up. Don't lose sleep over it.
Can't afford to.
All right. Right now, you guys have some capabilities, some downtime. If you guys want to use any karma for that, but how long do you guys wait until providing an answer, or at least call Miss J to set up another meeting?
I would talk to Tiny and True, anyone that we're missing. Get their answer.
Okay.
Then I would just go ahead and do it today. If it's early enough, maybe tomorrow. I wouldn't want to wait too long.
Well, what we will do, we will wait for them to return, so that way conversation points can be brought up. That being said, a few days go by while you guys are waiting for some sort of confirmation. Rent is due. It is October 1st. So everyone go ahead and remove your lifestyle cost from your new yen. And that is where we will...
Unpaid.
What's up?
Getting unpaid.
Yeah, get unpaid. We'll go ahead and wrap it up for this evening. In the next couple of days, between the meeting and where we'll be picking up, where it's October 1st, you guys have seen and news reportings of 12 different other portals that have opened up. And from every news station sort of has a little bit of a different story depending on which corporation is running it. Most of them, though, don't have any idea what's happening. They all recognize who they are based off of apparel. But they don't know where they're coming from, as these individuals just disappeared one day on the battlefield. They just disappeared, up and gone, just missing.
Yeah, but what is InfoWars saying about this? That's where the truth lies.
All these portals and people coming back are turning the freaking frogs gay.
Exactly. No.
Ever seen a gay basilisk?
Their guts fall right out. As technology believes that they might have a way, as a dwarvish individual takes a stand, as he mentions that the biotech and the cybernetic wear has showed no age. It's in the exact same condition that it was back then. But now, as Dr. Dobert Kapoor believes that he may be able to time exactly that there is no difference between the time that they left and the time that they come back. But their body is undergoing the actual duration of that missing time, the portal that they've jumped between.
Should have went to the plane of water. That's all I'm saying.
Water
And got
is the
moisturized.
essence of beauty.
Exactly. Off on flanking each side of Dr. Dober-Kabor, there is a elf that is standing by that has a blade on side, and there's also a human that is standing back on the side as well. Zayn, roll a perception check as you're watching this happen.
Who's rolling the
Zayn.
perception thing? Oh, okay.
And I'll go ahead and re-roll my misses. 5 hits.
5 hits. On the left human that's standing next to him, and you both get the sense that they are humanoid in nature, but it's hard to tell because they are both wearing very heavily armored suits from top to bottom. But you see sort of like for what looks like a few frames, the person on the right, their mask sort of blackens as you see like their shadows shrink and begin to scurry off into the crowd. And you see now where the sun is beating down on this person, there is no shadow, no sort of anything behind them.
Alrighty. Alright, no, I'll keep that to myself for now.
Okay.
Noted.
That is where we go ahead and wrap up tonight's session. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Very, very excited going forward and seeing where this next part of our adventure goes. Chat, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Also, 8-bit, both Bird and Sledgehammer. Thank you guys so much for the sub. 8-bit Sledgehammer, thank you so much for the follow as well. If you guys are new here, please make sure you guys hit that like button. Goes into helping us grow. I think we are sitting at 750 follows, which is huge. Make sure to check out the community Discord as well. And then also, if you guys are here, I'm assuming you guys like Shadowrun. So if you like Shadowrun, make sure to check out the living community that we have set up here called RunnerNet, where parts of the RunnerNet as well as the show will sometimes intertwine into random things that will be going on in world building. Also, as Frostbite is already done, we're going to go ahead and start shouting out some of our streamers that are here. JJ, who is unfortunately not here with us tonight, as he's getting his house taken care of. Streams over at twitch.tv/jrobin7x. We have Stonefeld Analyzes, Travis, a.k.a. Janky, streams League of Legends over there. Me, thank you for shouting me out instead of Ian Flux. I appreciate it. And last but not least, make sure to check out Ian as they play Marauders, Tarkov, and a little bit of everything, honestly.
It looks like.
So make sure to check them out. They're top quality. And also, pretty much anytime I'm around, Ian's around, and vice versa. So, again, thank you guys. We are going to be uploading this to the YouTube on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know we've had in the past episodes of this being uploaded to podcast form. We are going to be getting to that shortly. It's just taking a bit of a process as some of us had quite a bit of life changes going on. Actually, I think majority of us have between either moving or having kids. So please be patient as we get that updated. It will be taken care of and get added shortly. Next month, guys, I have not put a definitive time in yet, but next month is our 24-hour charity stream. For Extra Life, wow, that actually is still a command. I forgot to take that down. Extra Life, which is going to be 100% of the donations go to helping Riley Children's Hospital. And this year it's a little bit special because that's the hospital that Sammy was born. So I feel like it's giving back to a place that was super kind to us. So really do appreciate you guys. We're going to go ahead and find someone to raid over to before we head out for this evening. But thank you guys again. We are going to be live tomorrow playing some games, probably some Star Citizens, maybe some Tarkov. But other than that, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic night, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.